Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Aisyah. Student identification number is 202101107. Class B1 non-regular 2020. Indonesian Language and Literature Education IKI Siliwangi. Okay, this video discusses the research title, background research or introduction, and literature review.
Research title: Learning to write editorial text using a problem-based learning model with the help of caricature media. Introduction. This writing skill is a skill that must be possessed by students from elementary school to university level. However, writing is still an obstacle because there are still many students who are less skilled in writing. This is due to the lack of student literacy, so that it affects the writing ability of students. According to Jazuli and Firdaus, 2022, the cause of low literacy in Indonesia is one of them due to the lack of access, especially for remote areas. There are several learning to write text that students find difficult, one of which is material about writing editorial text. This difficulty is caused by several factors, namely 1. Students find it difficult to express ideas when writing an editorial text. 2. Students have difficulty in determining the title of the editorial text. 2. Students still do not understand the good and correct Indonesian spelling guideline. 4. Students prefer to see picture than writing. 5. Problem-based learning model assisted by caricature media has never been applied in Indonesian language learning. 6. Lacks of interest in reading students so that student knowledge is still lacking. Based on the problem experienced by students in writing editorial text, appropriate solutions are needed so that problem or obstacle experienced by students can be overcome. Therefore, we need an appropriate learning model and media so that students are skilled in writing, especially writing editorial text. Problem-based learning model is one model that is considered appropriate for 2013 curriculum learning. The reason for choosing this model is that this model is very influential on how students get solution in solving a problem. In the application of the problem-based learning model, of course, it is necessary to have media as a support for the successful application of the model. Media that is considered capable of overcoming writing problem, especially writing editorial text, is caricature media. With this media, it can help students reduce the length of time looking for ideas and reduce the difficulty of expressing ideas, because the ideas or time of the caricature is clearer. Of the caricature. This is one of the reasons for choosing the problem-based learning model with the help of caricature media in the learning to write editorial text. for class 12 high school students. The selection of the problem-based learning model assessed by caricature media is expected to be able and appropriate for the implementation of the learning to write editorial text. Okay, next, literature review. According to Kusmayadi 2020, editorial text or editorial are typical editorial writing that reflect the personality of the newspaper in question. From the understanding of this expert, it can be concluded that editorial text is a text that contains a person's opinion which is factual and actual, which is published in a magazine, tabloid, and other mass media. According to Yuliani and Sujina, 2022 problem-based learning model or problem-based learning is a learning model that presents contextual problems so as to stimulate students in understanding a problem. There are 5 steps of the problem-based learning model proposed by Ariana et al. 2018 as follows. 1. Student orientation on problems. 2. Organizing students to learn. 3. Guiding individual and group investigation. 4. Develop and present the work. 5. Analyze and evaluate the problem-solving process. According to Saragi, 2022 states the caricatures are humor-laden images with human object or funny object or cartoon in which they contain message, ridicule, and satire.
Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.